Going on, Dog Squad? How we doing today? Okay, I've been told since reaching my 1K subs and the love and the support that y'all have shown me and how much I appreciate it, and how much it truly means to me and how I never thought I'd get here. And now we're less than last time I checked, I believe 90 away, 90 or 95 away from 2K. And we just hit 1K like 3 days ago. I've been told since that I put out my thank you to my 1,000 subscribers to check out Rin's 1 million subscribers video and defining success. So that's what we're going to check out. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. All right. So Rin, tell us about your 1 million subscribers and defining success. And congratulations, man. It's well deserved. After diving into your music, brother. Well deserved, man.
I want to keep this short and sweet because I wrote something that I want to share with you. But first of all, I just want to say how grateful I am. I've reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is a flipping huge milestone. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who supported my music over the years, whether you're newly on board or have been here for a while. I wanted to say thank you to the YouTube reaction community who have gotten behind my stuff in a big way and really helped me reach this goal. So thank you guys. Yeah, I wanted to read this passage that I wrote about success. It's too much for me to remember right now, so bear with me. But yeah, success to me means that I have a responsibility that transcends me. If I have a platform where people are paying attention, then I feel like it's my duty to make that count. It's far more important than my aspirations with music and what I could personally gain. There's a saying that stuck with me recently, which was a rising tide lifts all ships. Somehow
That's what a gentleman told me in the comments, and it struck a chord with me. I mean, it really hit me deep. Okay, a rising tide lifts all ships. Man, that's deep. Wow.
There's a saying that stuck with me recently, which was a rising tide lifts all ships. Somehow, by finding success for myself has meant that I can find success for the people around me, and that makes me feel very rich. I'm in a very strange position right now where I owe much of my success to the most destructive force in my life, which has been the turbulence of my physical and mental illness. The thing that has by far brought me the most pain has been a source of constant inspiration, which ironically led to creations which brought me the most joy. Creating art, which means something to somebody else and can potentially be a companion to somebody else in the dark, justifies my own pain, and I desperately needed that to be justified. There are a lot of people alive today who live in the dark. It's a place that I'm very familiar with. In the peak of my health problems, I was severely underweight. All my meals had to be restricted and blended, and I was so tired that I couldn't participate in life. I couldn't socialize, I couldn't watch films, I couldn't read. My bones constantly hurt. Even standing in the shower was excruciating and exhausting. And this went on for years, with no answers. Nobody could have ever convinced me during that time that my pain and suffering would be a source for something good, because it felt insidious. Nobody could have ever convinced me that something constructive can come from hurting every day. But I'm here to tell you that if you are hurting every day, don't be afraid. One thing I know to be a constant law of the universe, is that life is inconsistent. Life is beautiful and life is hideous. Life is kind and life is cruel. Dancing inside this dichotomy and inconsistency makes me know that you won't hurt forever, whether that comes from resolution of what you're going through or acceptance of where you are. You won't hurt forever. You don't know yet whether or not your pain conceals gold. It definitely conceals wisdom, and it's definitely a catalyst for filling you with empathy. So stand strong, my friends, and don't let the darkness consume you, because once you know the dark and become intimate with it, you become very capable of wielding the light. You could be instrumental for changing this world for the better. There's nothing humble about shrinking or doubting yourself because you are large. You can be ferocious, and you could be magnificent. For the medical industry, who too often let people fall through the cracks, it's your duty to do better. For the people living in the light, who have either stepped out of their shadow or have never had to walk beside it, it's your responsibility to put out untainted love. Our own greed, desire to ferociously expand, and decisions rooted in self-interest can benefit ourselves in a material sense, but can be very destructive to the hive and the world around us, ultimately hurting ourselves. So we really must consider that if we're going to step into a bright future. As humans, we have an incredible potential, and it would be a shame to throw it away. So community, humanity, and changing our relationship with the natural world so it leans more towards homeostasis must be a priority number one. If you're watching this and there's a knot tied up in your stomach with bitterness, anger, or hatred for your fellow human being, be with it, feel it, understand it, express it, and then let it go. You're hurting. Give yourself love, forgive yourself, and then project that love outwards, and the anger will pass. We have a decision in every interaction to tilt the world towards heaven or hell, towards Jannah or Jahannam, utopia or dystopia, and some people's ideas of heaven will be another's image of hell. So tread carefully, but treat those differences with respect. Tapestries are made beautiful because of the variety in the sum of their parts.
Dude, this is deep, bro.
Thank you to 1 million people inside this rich tapestry for the opportunity for me to try and spread my own vision of what I believe to be good. And thank you for justifying my pain. Thank you. I love you.
Let's talk about it. He's 100% right, though. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take the pain and the suffering that I've been through in my life and what I went through in my childhood to show people that if you are going through something and you are going through some very dark times, or you went through dark times and you don't know how to handle that, that you can make it out. It is a tough journey. It is very hard. There's a lot of moments filled with not wanting to be here anymore and just don't want to be around people because you don't trust anybody. But that moment changed for me when I had my children. I hated the world around me. I hated everybody. I just did not like people. And there's a piece of me that in certain aspects, I don't like big crowds, but I've learned to love, I've learned to give love, and I've learned to spread joy. And I am not a product of my childhood because I broke that cycle. And then my children are learning from me on how to love and how to give love to keep this cycle that I've started in my life going. I understand where he's coming from 100%. I felt that in my soul. If Ren ever does see this, I want to say to you, my friend, thank you for your pain that you have illustrated to us. Thank you for your stories, because I may have moments where I have flashbacks of my childhood, the hurt and the pain all over again. But that does not mean that's where I am anymore. That is me dealing with what I've went through and helping me get over it. So thank you and congratulations on 1 million and the millions more to come. And to everybody else who has shown up for me and shown me love and all the kind words. It truly does mean the world to me that you are here and you're supporting me, and I cannot thank you enough for that. I know that you could be anywhere else. You could be doing anything else. So ladies and gentlemen, you were loved, spread love, and you were worthwhile. Peace and love, and I'll catch you all in the next one.